Hey everyone, and welcome back to BCR. In this video today, we're going to tackle all bases when it comes to VPNs, the what, the why, and of course we have a product comparison for you, so stay tuned. So today there's a variety of reasons why people use virtual private networks, or VPNs as they're usually called, but most all of these reasons fall more or less in the same category, and that's everyone wants to protect themselves online. So think of all the devices that are connected to your private home network. Once you connect to the internet, you're exposed to all the risks that come with being part of the public network. Most of us forget that when we're connected to the internet, our location, IP address, even our identity is discoverable. But what if you want internet access without sacrificing your privacy? Trust me, this isn't too much to ask, and it's easily achieved by using a VPN. So we've taken two of the top VPNs out there and compared the best and the worst of their features to help you pick the very best one. But first, let's talk a little bit about VPNs in general. What exactly is a VPN and why should you bother with one? Well, to put it simply, a VPN, a virtual private network, is a computer and mobile phone service that allows you to hide your personal information from the rest of the internet. But how does it do this? VPNs reroute your device's internet connection through your VPN's private server instead of your own internet service provider, so that when your data is transmitted to the internet, it comes from the VPN rather than your private computer. Believe it or not, you don't need to be a tech genius to know how to use a VPN. Many of them are very user-friendly, or you don't even have to be a genius to understand why you need one. You might rely on a VPN to maintain your privacy, access content that's been blocked, or just stay anonymous online. So let's just take a quick look at each of these for a minute. Not to fearmonger, but the reality is exploiting public Wi-Fi networks to gather data is simple and incredibly cheap. Anyone can take advantage of open and unencrypted networks to steal important data like your bank details, credit cards, photos, and other personal information. So if you often work on public Wi-Fi or you're just concerned about your privacy, a VPN can protect your data by encrypting your internet traffic and passing it through a secure server. Accessing blocked content is a huge reason why a lot of people buy VPNs. Because of a VPN's ability to change your location, people use them to bypass filters or restrictions and access blocked websites in foreign countries. Certain services like Netflix alter their libraries depending on the country you're visiting from. I'm sure you've noticed that. There's nothing more annoying than looking forward to catching up on your favorite shows while you're on vacation, only to see that the streaming services that you pay for suddenly don't contain what you're looking for in a certain country. The same goes for sharing content to friends and family abroad. Using a VPN is the only reliable way to bypass these geographical restrictions and unlock the hidden content. Another common reason for using a VPN is simply to mask your true IP address. Your internet service provider can see all of the websites you visit, and it's almost always recording that information. When you connect to a VPN server, you'll take on the IP address of that VPN server. So any website that you visit will see the IP address of the VPN rather than your own. So you'll be able to browse any and all websites without your activity being traced back to you as an individual. So back to the reason we're all here. It's clear now what makes a great VPN, but we're going to break down two of the top rated to help you decide which one to get. We have CyberGhost and we have IPVanish. Each one is a great option, but which one wins when it comes to features, price, and security? Let's take a look. CyberGhost is going to give you 7 simultaneous connections per account. With its 6,200 servers, CyberGhost has one of the highest server counts on the market, even dedicated servers for 35 different streaming services like Netflix US, BBC iPlayer, all that stuff. So it has no problem streaming from the main libraries that Netflix usually blocks. They also have apps for Windows, Mac, iOS, Android, Linux, so it works with many different devices and you can access the VPN through all Wi-Fi connections. CyberGhost also has an excellent unblocking capacity, even with some of the toughest firewalls. Same as IPVanish, CyberGhost does have a kill switch. So anytime you lose connection to the VPN, your IP address will not be temporarily exposed. For anyone who doesn't know what this is, this feature, the kill switch, it cuts your connection to the internet immediately, and it shuts down all web pages you were connected to in order to protect your identity from the internet service provider. In terms of ease of access, CyberGhost has a minimalist main screen, and it is rated as one of the easiest VPNs to use. Menus in the apps are very clearly labeled, and they come with helpful contextual tooltips. There's even a set of demonstrative videos on the CyberGhost website that show you just how simple its VPN apps are. The first feature of note with IPVanish is its 10 simultaneous connections in comparison to CyberGhost's mere 7. There's more than 850 servers you can connect to in more than 60 countries with more than 40,000 shared IP addresses. So no matter where you are, you're likely to get a speedy connection. There's also no limit on how many times you can switch servers in a set amount of time, so you can click around until you find a good speed. But although IPVanish may be way faster than CyberGhost, this is thanks to its optimized clients and servers, there is no dedicated setting for split tunneling on its desktop apps. Plus, and this is a big one, it's not able to access Netflix all the time, and it struggles with other media streaming platforms as well. So this is something to take into consideration if you know you're going to be using a VPN to access media content outside of your home country. Okay, so price. I know a lot of you have probably been waiting for this one. One of the most important considerations when making any purchase has got to be price, and this is really no exception. Yes, it's true that comparisons aren't just all about the price. It is worthwhile to look at the overall value, the big picture, especially when it comes to VPNs, because we tend to pay more for greater security. It just makes sense. But with that being said, it can't be ignored that this is one of those special situations where there is a better deal for a cheaper price tag. CyberGhost does have better overall deals, plus with its refund policy, it just makes it a more attractive offer than IPVanish. So let's break this down. CyberGhost is going to give you an ample refund window. This is 45 days in comparison to Vanish's mere 7-day money-back guarantee. IPVanish's prices are also slightly higher than CyberGhost, but you do get up to 10 simultaneous connections as opposed to Cyber's 7. For CyberGhost, the price does vary depending on what plan you sign up with. A year is going to cost you around $5.99 a month, and 3 years for $2.75 a month. Same goes for IPVanish. Prices do vary per plan, but 3 years is still going to run you about $4 a month. Security is arguably one of the most important considerations when choosing a VPN. Both IPVanish and CyberGhost use the OpenVPN protocol. However, CyberGhost has both top-notch security and an excellent privacy policy. The co-founder of the company makes it clear that CyberGhost's mission is a moral one. He actually said that protecting privacy and digital citizens must become an ambition as well as a responsibility. So to them, cyber privacy and security is a basic human right. This is a rare thing to hear in just about any company's mission statement, let alone one that has access to so much personal information. This could have to do with the fact that CyberGhost is located in Romania. This is a place that's known for their refusal to bow to the European Union's data retention laws. What's more, Romania does also not belong to any 5/9 or 14 Eyes alliances, which means that it's not going to be sharing your data with any intelligence agencies from other countries. So needless to say, this makes their no-log policies even more reassuring. The same cannot be said, unfortunately, for IPVanish, who came under fire not too long ago because they were shown to have logged the real IP address, name, and location of one of their users, despite supposedly having no log policies. So while both services may be on equal ground when it comes to security, CyberGhost comes out on top when it comes to privacy. Both CyberGhost and IPVanish are excellent VPNs, but the question remains, which one should you buy? Well, while CyberGhost is a little bit slower than Vanish and it doesn't allow for as many logins per subscription, it is a sure thing when it comes to accessing media streaming platforms like Netflix and BBC. So if you need a VPN for travel purposes, CyberGhost is your best bet. Not to mention, CyberGhost also has the stronger privacy policy, And IPVanish was caught lying to their customers in the past about their traffic logs, so that's not good. The choice here is clear. CyberGhost comes out as a superior, more well-rounded VPN. It provides everything you need while not sacrificing your privacy in the process. Okay, so that about wraps up what we have for you guys today. Let us know if you agree with this comparison. Maybe you have experience with VPNs. Just scroll down and let us know your thoughts in the comment box and hit that thumbs up while you're at it. Even if you disagree with our findings, we still want to hear from you. Don't be shy. If you found this helpful and you want to see more videos like this one, go ahead, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for more Best Choice reviews. Thanks for watching.